How to survive underwater. Hi, my name is Smart. I am a waterproof mobile, that's why I spent a lot of time on the water sites. But everything changed when once I was drowning with my boss. After that, I spent a long time in the water. There I had the opportunity to learn a lot that could save your life. Today I will give some tips from my experience that can save your life. While drowning, I saw my owner. He was trying to swim all his might, but in a wrong way. Warning number 1: you can't breathe in water. It is necessary to keep your mouth out of the water no matter what happens if you love your life. But you have to act smartly. Instead of positioning yourself vertical, put yourself horizontal. So that it will help you floating naturally. When guys like my owner put their self vertical, they have to put more effort, and they get tired very quickly. You and your clothes convert into the weight, or swimming tool, it depends on your position. Perhaps some of you are wondering why we cannot breathe in water, even though water is made up of oxygen. One thing about chemicals is that once they react in certain ways, they form compounds that are nothing like the original elements. For example, if you react carbon, hydrogen and oxygen together one way you get glucose, C6H8 see how food works. If you react them together another way you get vinegar, C2H4O2. If you react them another way you get fat, see how fat works. If you react them another way you get ethanol, C2H5OH. Glucose, fat, ethanol and vinegar are nothing like each other, but they are all made from the same elements. In the case of hydrogen and oxygen gas, if you react them together one way you get liquid water, H2O. The reason we cannot breathe liquid water is because the oxygen used to make the water is bound to two hydrogen atoms, and we cannot breathe the resulting liquid. The oxygen is useless to our lungs in this form. The oxygen that fish breathe is not the oxygen in H2O. Instead, the fish are breathing O2, oxygen gas that is dissolved in the water. Many different gases dissolve in liquids, and we see an example all the time in carbonated beverages. In these beverages, there is so much carbon dioxide gas dissolved in water that it rushes out in the form of bubbles. Fish breathe the dissolved oxygen out of the water using their gills. We need gills to absorb oxygen from the water if we want to breathe underwater. Gills take the oxygen in and exhale the water out. But humans have to use oxygen cylinders in deep water, otherwise no chance to survive there. With genetic engineering, the human may have gills to live in water. Perhaps in the future, it will be possible, but now to survive underwater, you have to follow my tip number 2. Warning number 2: correct your breathing technique. It is about the technique of breathing. Usually, we breathe from the nose and exhale from the mouth, but this principle works quietly the opposite while swimming. You have to breathe through the mouth. If you try to breathe through the nose, the water will flow from your respiratory tract to the lungs, which could be extremely painful, and even your death could occur from it. So inhale air from the mouth and never try it from the nose, especially when you are underwater. No doubt, sharks are blood lovers, but the time I spent in water, it changed my perception. Like all other meat-eaters animals, sharks are also a carnivore. That means they do not attack everyone. All the carnivores, including sharks, only hunt their prey for food. Besides, you do not make them angry. My previous owner was a sea diver. He was young, brave, and energetic. Once he wore me on head and jumped into the sea. We were enjoying the beautiful scenes of marine life underwater. Suddenly, a group of sharks appeared. They were coming toward us. But my owner was a wise person. He controlled his nerves and slowly passed away from them. There were sharks around us. No one tries to bite us, not we do anything. Warning number 3: avoid sharks. Do not try to hit them. So next time, when you get trapped by sharks, just go away from it. Sharks usually move in gathering. If you try to attack one of them, all may get angry with you. So a peaceful way is the best. You should stay calm and do not make sudden movements, such as move slowly toward the shore or a boat. Choose whichever is closest. Do not thrash your arms or kick or splash while you swim. Do not block the shark's path. If you are standing between the shark and the open ocean, move away. Do not turn your back on the shark as you move. Remember, it is important to keep the shark in view. One last thing, do not take your eyes off the shark. Sharks have several different attack methods. To be able to defend against the shark, you must know where it is, so make every effort to watch the animal even as you are working out your escape. Warning number 4, hit at the weakest point of sharks if necessary. In case of combat, you can block her attack by placing something between you and her mouth. If you have a spear, gun or pole, use it. A sharp object is a good way to inflict enough pain to scare away the shark. Aim for the head, specifically the eyes or the gills. If you do not have a weapon, improvise. Scratching her gills, punching her nose, hitting hard with something could give you victory. But do not try it unless you have to do it, and do not wind up before hitting, since this does not provide extra force underwater. Usually, a hard blow to the shark's gills, eyes or snout, end of its nose will cause it to retreat. Warning point 5. Be more careful during night time. Do not go inside the seawater at night. Sharks and other marine animals go violent after sunset, so avoid yourself. Moreover, during the night time, humans could not see, but marine animals can see beyond their vision. You will be easy prey to them. Warning number 6, never touch a jellyfish. You may have seen a jellyfish signboard on a beach. There comes the serious reason behind it. Jellyfish is one of the beautiful creatures. Apart from beauty, its body contains sting to hunt the prey. Because of the transparent color, people often get hurt by it. Even a dead jelly can sting you, just avoid it. Warning number 7, don't swim when you see a rip current. Only around the US beaches, 100 swimmers die annually due to rip current. Before jumping into water, make sure that current rips are calm. If you found a strong pull, get out immediately. Believe me, you can't fight with a strong one, nor you should try. If you found yourself trapped by rip current, then swim diagonally towards the flow. It will keep you safe because current rip aren't wider than 30 feet. Places where rip current often come the beach areas. Take a look before and avoid foamy water. Warning number 8, don't jump in muddy water. Unlike seawater, other water resources like streams, lakes and rivers have muddy water. Crocodiles love these places. Interestingly, a crocodile could not chew their prey. If they found you, they will swallow your whole body. Oh, sounds terrible. Moreover, unclear water have poisonous animals like water snakes. I advise you not to go there. Warning number 9, take careful steps. Underwater is another universe, and beaches are the doors. Millions of people enjoy there. I love beach volleyball and musical bonfire nights on a beach. But there are many sea creatures, also with you. In excitement, do not step on anything like sea urchin. It may kill your all enjoyment. If this happens, immediately call 911, because they are poisonous. You may find it hard to breathe. Take the needles out. It will give you some relief. Warning number 10, never stuck yourself into water. Marine world have countless traps for humans. Underwater contain holes, bogs, bushes, stones that may catch you. If you stuck into something, quickly strive to get out yourself. Remember warning number 1, you can't breathe inside water. Water level changes every time. Even moon gravity pull up the water level. Ask for help if you can't do this. Use a phone like me for emergency. Hey, you forget about me. You did not want to know how I came out of it. Well, a sea diver found me. He charged me again. He is a good guy like you. Before you jump for another one, subscribe to the channel and hit bell icon if you don't want to miss the love story of Nay and Co.